This is your boy Nails Gamer, guys. In today's video, we're gonna be talking about September Player of the Month, Eden Hazard investments, guys. The SBC is getting ready to come out this weekend. It's 99% going to be Eden Hazard. So we're gonna look at investments you can make, and we're gonna be talking about some really big potential coin making investments in this video. If you are new to the channel, guys, this whole channel is based on FIFA 19 Ultimate Team Trading. Throughout this whole game, I'll be showing y'all how to trade and make millions of coins. I'll also be playing Foot Champs, showing y'all great Foot Champs content, streams, squad builders, player reviews to show you which players are actually good for Foot Champs, and all that good stuff, guys. So hit that big red subscribe button underneath the video, hit that bell icon to rise subscribe button, turn on my post notifications, and also, guys, smash that like button if y'all do enjoy the content. And feel free to DM me on Twitter at Nails Gaming anytime if you have any additional trading questions. And I do have a Twitter trading group chat. We have 2 group chats right now. They're both full. We're getting ready to open up a third, me and 4 other I guess you could call it foot trading masters, and we're going to take on another 45 people who want to learn to trade and who want to elevate their trading skills, and we're going to get them into another group. And so if you want to be in that, go ahead and reserve your spot by DMing me and follow me on Twitter. But let's get into the video for today. Player of the Month Hazard. So this is Lucas's Player of the Month, guys. Lucas got Player of the Month last month for the first Player of the Month of August, which released in September. So this is how it works, guys. Every month, second Friday of every month, there's a Player of the Month from the BPL. There possibly will even be one from the Bundesliga. So that's going to be coming up here soon, so keep that in mind as well. But this Friday, on the, I think it's the 12th or the 12th. On the 12th, we will be getting a Eden Hazard Player of the Month card. Most likely, 99% sure. It's gonna be Eden Hazard. But the way I'm about to tell y'all to invest, it doesn't matter who gets it. You're still gonna make profit. So let's take a look, and we're gonna look into kind of what they did for Lucas's Player of the Month. Lucas' Player of the Month was super cheap, guys. Eden Hazard's card is not gonna be this cheap. Lucas's card was this cheap because no one had coins. The game had just came out, and because he wasn't. I mean, he's a high overall, but his card is not super dangerous and explosive. So I mean, it is. I shouldn't say it like that. It is really good. His card is really good. But his normal gold card on the market was not very expensive, and so they didn't really have to jack up the price of his Player of the Month card like they will Hazard's. Hazard's Player of the Month card will be expensive. It'll be more expensive than his Inform. His Inform right now, I think. Let's take a look. Let's go ahead and take a look at his Inform. Eden Hazard's Inform is around 600 and some thousand coins right now. I think. Okay, he's on the rise. Look at that. He's on the rise because of the Player of the Month and all the investments. So he's 700,000 right now, and so I mean his Player of the Month card could be a million. It could be 700,000 or 800,000, 900,000, a million, all the way up to maybe even 1.2 million coins. Because EA is not going to give away a 93 Eden Hazard for free, guys. Think about it. This card is going to be really good. People are going to be wanting this card. It's going to be better than most icons or a lot of icons. So they're going to make this card really expensive to pull coins off the market and to make it very rare to see him on the field. And so basically, the first investments I'm going to tell y'all to do. First of all, before we get into any specific investments, we always sell in the hype, guys. So all these investments that I'm telling y'all to do, you're going to sell before the SBC comes out. I think the SBC comes out at, I'm pretty sure it comes out at noon. It comes out at noon UK time on Friday, October 12th. So what I mean by selling the hype, sell maybe Friday morning, maybe 8 a.m., 9 a.m., 10 a.m., sell around there, or even Thursday night late, maybe 10, 11, 12. Look to sell even then. But get rid of these cards before the Player of the Month drops, guys, because once the Player of the Month drops, if it's not Hazard and Sterling ends up getting it by some weird miracle, you're gonna lose your tail off on those investments. Also, as soon as the Player of the Month comes out, people are going to be selling their investments. They're going to be selling their investments. Yes, people are going to be buying investments to do the Player of the Month, but people are also going to be selling. And so what that's going to do is that's going to cause a panic sale. And so you're not going to make as much profit if you wait to sell when the actual player of the month hazard does come out. So you're gonna sell in the hype before, because people are it's hyped up. People are still trying to make last minute investments, because there are people that want to actually do the SBC. They watch these videos to find out what to buy to do the SBC. So that's why I'm telling y'all guys, sell in the hype so you can maximize your profit, and then you can also maximize the risk of not losing coins. Because as long as you sell in the hype before the SBC comes out, you're gonna make coins, because people are investing for it, people are buying for it. So just keep in mind, sell in the hype, sell before. So let's get into some investments and tips for this. So first of all, for Lucas Player of the Month, there's a Premier League SBC. There's a Premier League SBC which requires an 80 rated team, 3 rare players, 3 nationalities, and 11 Premier League players. I could see them doing this same thing for Hazard. I could see them doing a Premier League team with maybe 1 or 2 informs, because they got to make it expensive, and it's really hard to make this SBC. It's really hard to make it expensive, so they're gonna have to use some special cards. They're gonna have to even use maybe even a Player of the Month, or sorry, maybe even inform or gold hazard. Let's start there. So first investment, guys, is a gold or inform Player of the Month hazard. That is one of the 2 is going to be required. I mean, I can almost guarantee it. But I mean, if you invest in it now, like you invest 710,000 coins, he'll probably rise. He'll probably rise maybe to 800,000 coins from now until Friday, because people are going to be watching investment videos, trying to get in, trying to invest. So as soon as you watch this video, guys, go invest ASAP. If you're going to invest ASAP. A Player of the Month, a inform or a gold hazard is really likely to be required. People are knowing this, so people are investing in this SBC. Now, if you're buying and investing to do the SBC, I'm telling y'all right now, I can't guarantee that a inform or a gold Player of the Month, or sorry, a gold or inform hazard will be required. But I mean, if you buy it now, you're going to, and it is required, you're going to save yourself a lot of coins. So a gold hazard or inform hazard is the first tip, first trading tip I can give you for this. I think gold hazard, how much is gold hazard? Gold hazard is, okay, he's already rising. He's rising as we speak. He might be more than, is he more than 450 now? Let's see, 450. Wow. Okay, let's try to, let's see, 500. Okay, here we go, 500. He's around 490, and as you can see, there's not a lot of them on the market. People are already buying them up and getting invested into it. That is the first thing. So gold inform hazard. Next up, high rated BPL players. Simply because of this. Like I said, they did the Lucas SBC. They required an 80 rated team. They're gonna probably require 83, 84, maybe even 85 rated Premier League team. I can see an 84 rated Premier League team. So look to pick up some high rated BPL players. Let's see, who's some high rated BPL players. I'm trying to think off the top of my head. Let's see. Let's go to the auction market, or better yet, let's do this. Let's go to squads. Let's create a new squad. Let's create a new squad. So high rated BPL players and even high rated informs, or not, maybe not high rated informs, but informed BPL players like Frazier. Petr Cech is a great one. He's an 84 rated. Let's see, maybe even Maguire. He's a good one. He plays for Leicester City. He's currently in packs right now. So let's look at some BPL players that you can invest in that are gold and that are informs. Can we just search gold? Let's see if we can just search gold. No, we can't. Okay, so for example, players like, let's go down. We don't want to go this high. This is too high. Maybe a Sterling, an Otamendi is a good one. Otamendi's a really good one actually, because he's fairly cheap. Maybe a Matic would be a good one. He's a high rated player. Let's see. Let's go down. Let's go down some 84s. Bernardo Silva is a good one. Dembele is a good one. Kiete. I think Kiete is actually an 83. Socrates is pretty cheap. La Privette's pretty cheap. Maguire's a good inform. Leno is pretty cheap. Mkhitaryan, I think he's somewhat cheap. So really 83, 84 overall. Maybe even some 85 BPO players, gold and informs. Also maybe some 81 to 84 informs from the BPL will be good as well. Simply because they're gonna probably require you to throw in some informs in these SBCs. So you can look out and be expecting let's see, you can be on the lookout and expecting like for this Premier League SBC, you can expect to have this same SBC and have like an 83 or 84 rated team. So people are going to know this. So people are going to go out and buy some high rated BPL informs and some high rated BPL players. So that's my investment tips and advice for that one. Also, here's some other investment tips. Chelsea players. Chelsea players are definitely going to be needed. You're definitely going to need Chelsea players simply because Eden Hazard plays for Chelsea. That's a 100% guarantee. I look at getting players like Kepa, Christensen, Morata, David Luiz. I think Jorginho is kind of expensive, but maybe even Jorginho, Giroud, let's see, Rudiger, Pedro, Kovacic. Yeah, so look at picking up some high-rated Chelsea players. Also, two other teams players to be looking out for is Liverpool and Cardiff City, because Eden Hazard played very well against both of these teams. So maybe a Robertson, a Kiete, I think Van Dijk's a little bit too expensive. Maybe a Henderson, maybe even an inform Matip. Let's see, Wijnaldum. Let's see, Shaqiri's a good one. So look at pick up some high rated, or I wouldn't say maybe necessarily high rated, but look to pick up some higher rated Liverpool players, like 80 to 84 rated Liverpool players. And the same thing for Cardiff, but I don't know if they have a ton of high rated players. Let's check them out, because Hazard did play well against Liverpool. He did play well against Cardiff. He had a hat trick against Cardiff, and there's not a ton of Cardiff players. So maybe look to pick up some of these Cardiff players and hold them, maybe like one or two of each, and then sell those in the hype, because those definitely could be needed. And actually, guys, if you're gonna hold any investment until the SBC comes out, those Cardiff players will be the perfect investment to hold and to wait to see what happens. Because if that SBC does require Cardiff players, those Cardiff players are going to shoot up, and you're going to make a couple thousand coins per card, and you're not risking a bunch. You're risking maybe 300 or 400 coins a card. If you invest in 10 cards, that's only like 3,000 coins, 3,000 to 5,000 coins. So I mean, you're not really risking a ton by holding those, but you can make big off of those cards. Also, guys, look to pick up some Belgian players. Some Belgian players are definitely going to be needed. Some high-rated Belgian players from the BPL and from other leagues. So look to pick up some players like Dembele, players. I would say Lukaku's a little bit too high-rated. Batshuayi, Alderweireld, Fellaini. Just Company is a great one. Company's a great one. But yeah, look to pick up some of these Belgian players, because they could be needed. Some informs that are not also informs that necessarily are not from the BPL. So any really informs 81 to 83 rated, I would say pick those informs up, because they're going to go up in price anyway. And then lastly but not least, we've already went over that as well, cheap Premier League informs, and then informs that are not from the BPL. So I mean, Petr Cech, let's actually look at these informs real quick. Premier League, we'll take a look. So players like Xhaka, Granit Xhaka is a good one. Petr Cech is a good one. Let's see. I think that is up. Matip, Maguire. I think Gundogan. I feel like Gundogan is a bit too expensive. But yeah, for sure, Petr Cech, Maguire. Yeah, Zaha and Matip are some really good ones. Also, maybe even a Frazier. Frazier could be a good one. They might even make you throw in a Champions League player or something. So maybe even like a Gomez or something like that. Maybe like a higher, maybe like an 80 rated, 82 rated UCL Champions League player. But guys, that is the gist. Like that those are some investments you can make to make some coins. Remember, sell everything in the hype, guys. If you have any additional questions, feel free to DM me on Twitter. Put some in the comment section. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. But that's going to pretty much do it. In a nutshell, we'll wrap it up kind of real quick. Gold Hazard, Inform Hazard, selling the hype. Also, Premier League players, I would say 81 to 85 rated. Also, some Chelsea players, some Cardiff City players, some Liverpool players, some Belgian players, and then some informs from the BPL, just like we went over. And then some informs 81 to 83, maybe even 84 that are from random leagues as well. But that's going to do it, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. Like, subscribe to the channel. Let me know what y'all think. If I missed any investments in the comment section, Follow me on Twitter, subscribe to the channel, smash the like button on the video, share the video with anyone you know who wants to trade and make some coins on Player of the Month. But buy these investments as soon as possible. As soon as you watch this video, go buy them because they're just going to keep climbing until we get to Friday. Thank y'all for watching. Peace out.